rotating from the basement because the sprinklers are on and the upstairs has too much going on. So we're in the basement. We're going to start standing. Start with your feet right in line with your sit bones. Lift the pelvic floor, hug the ribs in together. Let's bring our hands onto our hips. Step forward with your right leg and down and up. Now step back with your right leg. Good. So you're just lunging forward and back. What I want you to focus on is that front knee. So right here, make sure you can still see your toes. Push back now, make sure you can still see your toes with this one. You're pushing up through your heel. Push up through the heel. Nice and slow, trying to stay nice and steady. Good. I'm filming this one early. I hope it works out for you since it won't be live streamed, but it should still be posted by our normal 9:30 Tuesday time. 3 more. So I hope you have that figured out. 2. 1 more each direction. Good. Just warming up. Bring the forward just like you just did. Hold it here. And now twist your body towards that bent leg. Twist the body. Bring it back to center. Go back. Twist the body towards that bent leg. Excellent. Forward. Compress and rotate. And back. Good. I went for a bike ride this morning. My legs are not loving this right now. Compress. They're like, hey, we already climbed up a hill. Don't make us do more. Compress and rotate. So make sure you feel nice and steady right here before you rotate. It's a thoughtful movement to warm up your spine. Let's do 1 more each side. Good. And back. If I cut it too short because my legs are burning, you just keep on going. Press pause, do some more. Let's switch sides. The other leg goes forward, hands on the hips to start, and back. Watch that knee. Right here, push up through the heel. Right here, push up through the heel. Good. So front and back lunge. Excellent. So we are not going to have cell service on Tuesday at 9:30, but I didn't want you all to miss out. Excellent. Good. Bring it down. Let's do 3. Good. Keep breathing. 2. So my dad built this screen. Whoa! Can't talk at the same time. For the kids for Christmas. It's just plexiglass. Hold it here. Hold it here. Pull the belly button in. Rotate towards that bent leg. Bring it back to center. And then he framed it with just some wood. Isn't that fun? Bring it forward. Compress and rotate. And over here are my reformers for Pilates. So the big Pilates machines. But if I faced them, it looked a little too cluttery. Down. This has a simpler feel to look at, I guess. Compress and rotate. Excellent. 2 more each. Really strong core, rotating right from the waist. Make sure your hips aren't coming with you. Your knees stay facing forward. Rotate. Good. Last, this is it. Excellent. All right. Take your legs up nice and wide. Let's turn our right foot, my left, your right, over to the side. The other foot stays facing forward. Bring your arms straight out to the side. Shoot your hip over to your left, right? Bring your arms up, hug the ribs in tight, squeeze your shoulder blades down, lift them straight up, keep them up, and then hinge straight up to the ceiling. Hinge straight over, compress and squeeze, lift. So some 20-minute videos are up now. There's 3 of them. If you haven't checked them out, you can check them out. Hinge straight over, compress, squeeze your shoulder blades, lengthen through the crown of your head, small bend in both knees, just a small bend. Squeeze and reach. Use your abs to bring yourself back up. 2, squeeze right between the shoulder blades. Good. 1 more. Hinge, compress. Bring it straight up, float the arms down, switch sides. So the left leg goes over to the side, right leg is facing forward. Lift the pelvic floor, hug the ribs in together, bring your arms out. Shift your hips over towards the other side. Bring your arms up, reaching your arms away, squeeze the shoulder blades. Lift it straight up, pull your belly button in to hinge straight up. So you're hinging over from your waist, or from your hips. Up, compress and bring it up. Straight over. Good. Reach and lift. Over. Straight down, squeeze. And lengthen it up. So one of the 20-minute videos is filmed in Eden at my parents'. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. It's at sunset, so it's pretty. Compress, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Let's do 2 more. Hinge straight over, hinge, reach, add that length. The more you reach, the more challenging it is. 1 more. Lengthen, get space between your vertebrae. Stretch and up. Float your arms down. Okay, we're going to do kind of fun push-ups today. 1 arm is a tricep push-up. 1 arm is a traditional push-up. So you do this, and then we'll push up, hop forward, move the tricep arm forward, and the other one will stay, and it will be a switch. Move forward, get it? So we'll move. I'm going to come down to my knees because my tricep form does better on my knees, but feel free to stay on your toes if you would like to. So let's start in a nice, strong core push-up, right? Bring your right hand back a little bit, your left hand forward, just a little bit. I'm coming down to my knees, then come down, hold it here. Feel your tricep push against the side of your arm and your other arm's off to the side. Lift it up. You're going to hop forward. Now move your right arm forward, right? And then doing a tricep, regular push-up. Hop forward, move the other arm up. Tricep and regular push-up. Good. Hop forward, move the tricep arm forward. Come down. Good. Up. Hop forward, move the arm forward. Now we're going to come back. Hold, hop your legs back, move the regular arm back. Now that becomes your tricep. Down, up, hop. Move the regular arm back. That becomes your tricep. Straight down, straight up. Good. Hop it back. Good. Other arm comes back. So you're just moving it a little bit. That becomes the tricep. And up, hop back. Good. Tricep and up. Excellent. Hop back. I need someone else to demonstrate this one. Come down and up. Hold and give ourselves a little break. Does that make sense to you? Let's try it one more time through. Basically, your little hop is just to get your tricep arm into the normal push-up arm, and then the one that stayed there now becomes your tricep because you moved forward a little bit. So let's do it again. We'll go 4 each direction. Not for tricep, for regular, but 4 hops. So I'll start back a little bit. Come down to your knees. Most important thing is form. So come down to your knees or go to the wall if you need to. Okay. Lengthen yourself up. Slide the shoulders down. Pull your belly button in. Take that one arm just slightly forward. Tricep and regular push-up. Up. Hold it up. Hop a teeny bit forward. Now move your tricep arm forward. And tricep is the other arm. Push up. Hop a little bit forward. Good. Move the arm. Tricep or regular and regular. Last time. Hop. Trust me, I'm not going to lose counts on these ones. Really strong. Let's move back now. So move that hand back. Little hop. Tricep and regular. Hold it up. Hop back. Move that arm back. Tricep and regular. Good. You got it? Hop back. Tricep and regular. Last one, I promise. Hop back. Move the arm. Tricep and regular. Oh, good job. I don't know if I want to keep doing those. They're hard, but kind of good. I liked it. All right, let's sit up nice and tall. Bring your legs straight. Lengthen through your spine. Lift the pelvic floor up. Hug your ribs in. Here's where you can bend your knees in if you can't sit up. If you're sitting back here like this because you can't get your hips up, then modify by bending your knees. Bring your arms straight up to your forehead, fingertips on the forehead. You're going to hinge straight back, and as you hinge, you're rotating and bringing the opposite arm to the opposite knee. Sit up nice and tall. Hinge back, rotating, bringing the outside arm to the opposite knee, sitting up tall. Hug the ribs in tall. Hinge. So you notice how our spines are not rounding. It's just keeping them as neutral as possible. So if your hinge is shorter because of that, that's just fine. You're twisting and hinging. Twist outside hand. Turn the back of your hand to the back of your thigh or the outside of your thigh or your knee. Excellent. Hug the ribs in and rotate. Excellent. Up. Lengthen. You got it. Reach. Focus on that compression first. Compress and rotate back. Super. Compress and rotate back. Let's do 2 more each side. Hinge back. See if you can get a little bit farther. Keep the feet down on the ground. Hinge. 1 more. I am so glad I'm doing it down here. It's nice and cold. Up. We don't have air conditioning. Up. Sit up nice and tall and relax it down. Keep your legs straight, and we're going to roll down one vertebrae at a time. Slow, slow, slow. One vertebrae at a time all the way down. Arms come over your head. Keep your ribs tight. Inhale, arms towards the ceiling. Exhale, look towards your feet and slowly peel yourself off. Like one vertebrae at a time. Push your belly button back. Stack yourself up so you're articulating through your spine. Tuck the pelvis under and roll down. You can support yourself. Excellent. All the way down. Arms come over your head. Inhale, reach your arms towards the ceiling. Exhale, pull your belly button and keep pushing it back. So you want it to be harder than it actually is to get up. Stack yourself up because you're working that hard to go one vertebrae at a time. Good. And you're pushing your belly button back instead of loafing it forward. Inhale. Exhale, leave your belly button there. Pull your belly button in. You have to work really hard. Keep pushing your belly button back. Stack yourself up, changing it a little bit. Tuck the pelvis under and roll down. This time when you roll up, we're going to roll up to one leg. So we're not going to do all the articulation. Inhale. Exhale, roll up to one leg. Good. Inhale, bring your arms up. And then exhale, roll down. Lower body and upper body comes down. Inhale. Exhale, roll up to the other leg. Your spine is just a little bit rounded. Not totally lifted, but not fully rounded. Just a little. Inhale, bring your arms up. And exhale. If it's too much to bring your arms up, just keep them down by your either supporting yourself or just shoulder height. Pull your belly button in. Inhale, arms. Exhale, roll down. Slow. Inhale. Exhale, peel yourself off. Inhale, stay and bring your arms up. Excellent. Exhale, roll it down. This is our last one on this side. Inhale. Exhale, peel. Inhale, arms. Exhale, roll down. Last time. Inhale. Exhale, hug the ribs in and reach. Inhale, arms. Exhale, roll all the way down. So you're all the way down on the mat. Hug the ribs in nice and tight. Float the legs up into tabletop. Add that little pelvic tilt if you need to. Just a small one. Arms come down by your sides, and you're going to stamp the ceiling. Come back down. Hug the ribs in and stamp, and come back down. I think I'm off. Stamp, and come back down. Really strong core. Use your abs to do this. Hug and reach. Bring it down. Try to keep your neck out of this. Reach. They can be baby movements. They can be small. You're using your core to get your hips off the ground. Reach. Trying to bring your legs more straight to the ceiling. So not over like the roll over like that. You're going up and down. Excellent. Hug the ribs in. 4 more. Pull the belly button in. It's a nice flowy movement. 3. Good. 2. Last time. Adding on. Lift straight up. And now tap your toes down and then bring it straight up. Or tap your heels down to make it a little bit harder and straight up. Or straighten your legs down a little bit more and lift up. You're choosing the level that feels good on you. You're also choosing the level where right here your lower back stays neutral. No arching, no arching, no arching. Good. So you might be able to start with stronger legs and then find that your lower back is lifting up, or you're loafing your core and reaching it more, your belly button towards the ceiling. Then shorten it. 3. 2. Good. It's quiet down here without any birds. Now we're going to stamp. Stamp ceiling, stamp wall. Reach them along. Stamp ceiling, hug the ribs in, stamp the wall. Pull the belly button in and reach. Okay, so the 20-minute ones go real fast. I actually had a hard time because there's not a lot of building we can do. So the first one of them is a back to the basics one. If you want to just review, 2 more. 2. And the next one's my favorites, all my favorites. And 1, last time, lift. Good. Now, keep your hands by your sides or make that diamond and bring your tailbone under your hands. It's up to you. Let's reach our legs straight to the ceiling. Keep your toes together and drop your knees apart. So you're making a diamond right now. Your knees are about as wide as your shoulders and toes together. Now keep your knees right where they are and straighten your legs. Flex your feet and circle around and together. Point your toes and lift them up. Keep your toes touching and drop your knees apart. Keep your knees where they are and open your legs straight out to the sides. Flex and circle. I'll face the other way so you can see. Hinge up. Keep your toes together. Drop the knees apart. Keep your knees where they are. Open your legs out. Flex the feet and circle them around and together. It's called the frog. Point your toes and hinge. Drop into a diamond. Open your legs. Flex and circle around. Watch your back. Hinge. Keep them only as low when you circle as your lower back stays strong. Excellent. Hinge up. Let's reverse it. So slowly lower your legs. open and circle. Keep your knees still. Just bring your toes together. Good. Zip up the inner thighs, and then flex your feet and lower them straight down. Circle them around. Keep your knees still. Drop your toes together. Knees stay still. Zip up the inner thighs, and then lengthen it straight down. Open and circle. Bring the knees together, or the toes together, toes together. Zip up the inner thighs, and lengthen. 3 left. Inhale around. Toes together. Zip up and down. 2. Open. Toes. Zip up the inner thighs and lengthen it down. Last time. Good. Toes. Zip up, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Lift the pelvic floor and lengthen them all the way down. Bring your knees up to tabletop. So they're back into tabletop. Hug the ribs in tight. Really strong core. Add that little pelvic tilt if you need to. Hands come behind your head. Just resting your head in your hands and going into bicycles. Reach. Reach. So if you've been doing bicycles all these weeks, see if you can lower your legs a little bit lower than you have been. Good. See if you can come up and over the side a little bit higher than you have been. Excellent. Pull your belly button towards your spine. Reach. The legs are shooting straight out from you. Stretch. Reach. Good. Here we go. We've got 8. How are you feeling? 7. Nice to have one that has less thought in the movement. 4. Pull your belly button in. 3. Good. 2 more. 2. Now you have to think a little bit. Hold this one here. Flex the foot and tap your heel down. Bring it back up. Turn and hold. Flex the foot. Tap the heel down. Good. Turn and hold. You can also tap your toe down if it's too much to have your heel. Turn and hold. Tap the toe or the heel. Good. Turn and hold. Excellent. Pull your belly button in. Get your upper body up there. It's a lot to think about with the legs, but you can do it. Get your upper body up, 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 a little bit higher. Excellent. 4, 4. Reach. I almost said 3. Boy, would that be cheating, right? 3's right there. Hug the ribs in. Excellent. Up and over. Tap that heel or toe. Good. 1 more each side. Excellent. Bend both knees in. Curl up tight. Let's add some just upper little ab curls. Curl up. Pull the belly button in. Lift the pelvic floor up. Keep your legs in tabletop nice and steady. 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep your neck relaxed. 3, 2, and bring it down. Give yourself just a teeny little break. And then we're going to go into split scissors. Remember to support your spine with the hands if you'd like a little bit extra help. We're not going to be holding on like traditional scissors, or you can have your arms down by your sides, or you can keep your upper body up, but watch the back. I want it as neutral as possible. Let's take our right leg down, left leg tap, left leg up, right leg up, left leg down, left, right, right, left. Got it? Right leg down, right, left tap, left up, right up, left down, right. So we're just alternating and up, leading, alternating which leg is leading, every single one. Down, down, up, up. Pull your belly button in, lift yourself higher. Good, you got it. Down, down, up, up. 3. Long levers. Keep those long legs, reaching as long as you can. Watch your lower back. Shorten the distance if you need to. 2. It's a long 3, isn't it? Pull your belly button in. Good. Up. Last time. Each side. Long stretch. Where's that lower back? Up and relax. Nice work. Flip yourself over onto your belly. Good job on those. So thirsty. Grab some water. Make sure you're drinking. Especially if it's like 9,700 degrees outside. I'm a winter girl. This is not my favorite. All right. Pull your belly button in. Pulling it away from the mat. Squeeze your tush. Slide your shoulders down your back. Tuck your chin down so you're looking down towards your mat and you have a nice neutral spine. Remember, an option is to keep your one arm and one leg down. Otherwise, lift upper body and lower body up and go into swimming. So you're just alternating your arms and your legs. You're reaching as far as you can so it's not like hanging out off to the side. You're stretching. Stretch, stretch, stretch. When you came up, did you push your belly button into the floor? Pull it away. way. We've got 3. Make sure you're breathing. 2. Hold it steady. Stretch. Bring your arms and your legs out into an X. Stretching it long. Bring it back into Superman and swim. Stretch, 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 stretch. You can inhale for 5 and exhale for 5, or just breathe. Hold it steady. Reach it to an X. Reach to Superman and swim. Good. Reach. Hold it steady. Into an X. And swim. Excellent. Stretch, 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 stretch. We've got 5. 4, 3, 2. Hold and X. Hold the X. Bring it back to parallel straight and lengthen it down. Let's push ourselves all the way up. Today, let's stay here in cat-cow unless it bothers your knees. Then you can sit down. Oh, I forgot about all the funness on the next page. I made this up a couple days ago, so I forgot what I included. And then gentle, gentle little lift. If it doesn't feel good to do an extension, you don't have to. Tuck the tailbone under, pull your belly button in and around. Good. I knew what was next, but after that, I didn't remember. Now I do, and I am going to watch you all do it. I'll just cue. Stack your hips straight up on top of each other. Typically, people roll backwards to get off that hip bone. Stay stacked up on top of each other. Pull your belly button in. Lift the pelvic floor up. I don't want this to be a piece of cake and a rest for your abs. Drag your foot up your leg. Then extend it straight to the ceiling. Flex the foot and squeeze everything down. Drag. It's really heavy. You're dragging super heavy weights. Lengthen it straight up. Flex the foot and squeeze to bring it down. This one I feel like makes us look like dancers. Up. I am not a dancer. And bring it down. Compress. I wish I was a dancer. In my head, I am an awesome backup dancer. 2 more. I go to Zumba class. Well, not anymore, but pre-COVID life. And there isn't mirrors in there, and so I just pretend that I'm really, really good, and I am actually quite horrific. Reverse it. Bring it straight up. Bend your knee, bringing your toe towards your inner thighs. Squeeze and flex your foot, lengthening it all out. Lift it up, bend, but it doesn't matter. You wear a cute skirt, and you dance, and you pretend you're a backup dancer, and it works. As long as you don't run into the girl next to you, which I have maybe only done a couple times. 1 more. Up, drag, lengthen it, bring it hip distance height, and now draw as big as circles as you can draw without any movement anywhere else, except for right where that hip joint or that leg attaches to your hip. A lot of core right here, keeping your body nice and still. Hug it around. 2. Big, big, big circles. See if you can get a little bit bigger. And let's reverse directions. Reverse. Excellent. Hug the ribs in tight and lift. Good. 2. Really strong. 1 more. Lengthen your legs long. Bring your hand on top. Lift the pelvic floor. Hug out the ribs, and upper body and lower body comes up. So it's ribs to hips. Up, and then bring it down. 2 more. 2. 1 more, and then we're doing a big one. Hand comes over, and big one. Up. If you don't want to come all the way up, that's just fine. Just a big one. Bigger one for you. 3 crunches. Ribs to hips. 3. 2. Push the belly button towards your spine first. Now big one. Lift up. Reach. Crooked. You should still be mostly on one hip. And ribs to hips. 3. Lift the legs and the upper body. 2. Up. You can do it without moving your arm if you want to. Lift up. So you can for sure do it without momentum. Crunch. 3. 2. Ribs to hips. Push belly button in. And big movement. Up. I always bring my mat with me. I wonder if there's a way to not do that. 2. 1 more. Pull your belly button in and lift. And lengthen it straight down. Roll yourself over. Hug the ribs in. Inhale, reach your arms towards the ceiling. Exhale, peel yourself off. Good. Push your belly button back. It should feel really good right here. Relax your arms. Stack yourself up. Let's switch sides. All right. Back to the dancer move. 1 straight line. Hip stack straight up on top of each other. Lift the pelvic floor. Hug the ribs in. If you're just going to hang out here and watch us, you better be compressing as much as you can. Drag the leg up. But why would you skip the dancer move? Flex and bring it down. Drag it up. Excellent. Lift. Flex. Good. 3. Extend. Flex the foot and bring it down. Where's your core? 2. Lift. Flex. 1 more. Drag. Extend. And let's reverse it. Bring it straight up. Bring your toe towards your inner thigh. Flex the foot and squeeze all the air out. Bring it up. Flex the foot, squeeze, 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 squeezing your glutes. Up, squeezing your inner thighs. Last 2. Last time. Good. Keep it hip distance height and big circles. As big as you can go without any rocking back and forth. Double check yourself. Make sure you're still stacked up on top of your hips. Perfect. Reach. 2. Abs are really strong. 1 more leg is long. And reverse directions. As big as you can go, keeping your hips still and keeping your leg long. Excellent. Compress and reach. 2. Good. 1 more. Hold your leg long. Bring both legs together. Arm comes on top. Ribs to hips for 3. Upper body and lower body comes up. 2. 1 more. And then come into the big one. Lift up onto that crooked teaser or crooked V-up. Ribs to hips. 3. 2. 1. Big slice. You choose what you want with your arm. Reach and bring it back down. Ribs to hips for 3. You got it. 2. Up. Ribs to hips. Pull your belly button in and lift. And bring it down. Ribs to hips. Squeeze. 2. We almost had Mike today. Almost. Pull your belly button in and lift. And bring it back down. 2 more. 2. Join us. That would be fun, right? And big slice. Lift. And 1. If you want to see cheater, it's good. 2. 1 more. Big slice. Pull your belly button in and lift. And lengthen it all the way back down. Flip yourself over. Let's push ourselves up into shell real quick before we move on to somebody else's favorite, not mine. Okay, we are going to do a 1-minute plank on our hands. You can always come to the wall. You can come down to your elbows or you can come down to your knees. Separate your fingers nice and wide. Lengthen your leg, lengthen the leg, hug the ribs in nice and tight. Squeeze your tush, slide your shoulders down your back. You should be in your plank. I've started the timer. Tucking the chin down a little bit so you're not looking up. Really strong. Pull your belly button in. You can do the plank with pretty bad form. You can sink into your shoulders, you can drop your hip, but I want you to have really perfect form, right? Really strong. Now, if you're feeling a little bored here, bring your left knee to your left elbow and bring it back. Right knee, right elbow, and bring it back. Strong reach. You've got it. We are more than halfway. So elbow to knee if you want, or just hold. Reach. Keep that form. You've got it. I'm mostly talking to myself. Keep the form. Now, same thing, but now twist. Right knee to left elbow. Left knee to right elbow. You're twisting it across your body. Pull your belly button in. 5 seconds. You've got it. 5. Rotate. And bring it down. Give your wrists a tiny little break. Here, let's come down to our elbows. 1-minute plank on our elbows. So elbows are directly underneath your shoulders. Spread your fingers wide again. Coming down, if you're on your knees, you're above your kneecap, and your tush is not in the air. Lengthen yourself into your plank, really strong. Slide the shoulders down, chuck the chin down. Pull your belly button in towards your spine. Keep pulling. You've got it. Good. If you're bored, bicycle your knees. Tap alternating knees. Tap. Good. Excellent. Reach. Keep the hips strong. You didn't come up here, did you? That's where I want to be. And down. We're not. Stay strong. You can do it. More than halfway. Stay with that or hold your legs straight and rotate. Hip dip. Center. Hip dip. Center. Hip dip. Pull your belly button in. Good. Excellent. 15 seconds. Oh, I feel like my timer is on slow-mo. Have you ever heard someone whine so much in one class? For crying out loud. Good thing you're not paying me. And hold and relax. Good job on that. Let's massage out our spine by going into rolling like a ball. We're going to go into a more advanced rolling like a ball today, but if you don't want to, you can keep holding onto the backs of your thighs. Pull your belly button in and round your spine. For the advanced move, you're going to bring your arms off to the sides so that you're not using them to help yourself get up. Inhale, roll back. Exhale, roll up and balance. Excellent. Inhale. Exhale, roll up and balance. Make sure your knees are staying the same distance between your chest and your thighs. So you have that pencil stuck between your chest and your thighs. You're not losing that pencil and you're not poking yourself. Excellent. 4 more. Nice round spine, lower, middle, upper. Your neck is staying out of it. It's just real light. 3. Good. If you want that little test, fingertips to the forehead, elbows to the knees. Pull your belly button in. 1 more. Don't lose the connection. And relax. Butterfly stretch. The next one's great. Extend your legs long and roll down slow, 1 vertebrae at a time. Let's take our right foot and place it on our left thigh and flex your foot so that you are protecting your knee joint a little bit. Keep your foot down, hands come behind your head. Inhale. As you exhale, hug and rotate your armpit towards that bent knee. Now notice how you're not bringing your knee closer to you. It's just your upper body twisting across. Twist and rotate. Up and over. If you want a little bit more range of motion, you can extend that right arm on the floor. Pull your belly button in. It lets you twist a little bit deeper. Reach. Good. 4, 3. See if you can lift your pelvic floor up before you start the movement on any of this. Same thing, but now add the lower body. Upper body and lower bodies come up and tap down. Up and tap down. Trying to let this for real be a tap and not a rest. Hug the ribs and rotate. The really good part's coming next. Pull the belly button in and rotate. So I have no idea what time I started this class. I'm hoping it would be between 30 and 45 minutes. 2. That's the nice part about staying and relax it down. Keep this leg the same. Bring your right hand through your leg and your left hand on the outside, and now bring your thigh up. So you can gently push out on your knee with your elbow if you want. This is just a stretch. Flex your foot so you have protecting your knee a little bit. Anyways, that's the nice part about starting at 9:30 is that I know the timing of the class, but when I start at, I don't know, it's 7 at night. I have no idea. I think I started at 6:27. I'm not sure. And then bring it straight down. Let's switch legs. So the other leg goes onto your thigh. Remember to flex that foot. Knee is nice and open. Hands come behind your head. Inhale. Exhale. Hug and rotate. Keep the neck relaxed. Keep a little space between your chin and your chest. Come up and over to the side. Up and over. Push your belly button in. Don't bring this knee forward, so don't bring it in and crunch. Just the upper body is upping and twisting. Lift. Perfect. 4, 3, 2. Good. Add that lower body up. Twist. So your lower body is actually just going up and down. It's not twisting at all. Your upper body is the one that is twisting. If you don't like the combo, just do one of them. Lift. Try to keep that knee open. Make sure you're flexing your foot. Up and twist. Pull your belly button in. You're twisting with your core. You're not pulling with your neck. When we do these sideways twisting ones, it's kind of easy to pull with your neck instead. Just keep it out of it. 2. 1 more. And bring it down. Bring that left hand through your leg, right hand to the outside, and bring your knee into stretch. Keep the foot flexed. Gently push it open with your elbow. Let's just finish the class by staying here the rest of the time. Actually, when we go back to elevation in the studio, we typically take the last 5 to 8 minutes to do some deep stretching. We pick a different kind of stretching thing every week. I kind of miss that. I love that. It's so nice. My favorite is when we do the psoas release stretch or the one up the wall. Those are my 2 favorites. So you'll have to join us when we can all go back in the studio and learn those. Good. Hold on to the backs of your legs and rock and roll yourself up. Let's sit in the reformer mermaid position. So this is the mat reformer position. This is the mermaid on the reformers, which are the machines. Pull the belly button in, hug the ribs in. So your leg is back. If this doesn't feel good, you can just stack your knees or even sit crisscross applesauce. Reach towards your back leg, ankle, pull your belly button in and round your spine. You're really stretching your spine, but you have your belly button pushed in. Keep that rounded spine as you reach forward. Bring your hand behind you and lift your chest up toward the ceiling. Good. Bring it down, pull your belly button in. Now bring your hand behind you on this side and lift your chest toward the ceiling. Excellent. Pull your belly button in. Stick with this, or if you want, we're going to start coming onto our shins after this one. And lift. Sometimes people feel good on their shin on one side, but not the other. That's fine. Hand comes behind. Lift. Push your hips forward. Big hip flexor stretch. Super deep hip flexors. Behind. Pull your belly button in and lift. And bring it down. One more each side. Reach. You're really rounding right here. Rounding here. Hand comes behind and lift. And bring it down. Switching sides. Sitting in that mermaid position. Pull your belly button in. Lift the pelvic floor up. Hug the ribs in tight. Hand goes towards the back ankle and round it over. Rounding your spine. Keep the rounded spine as you rotate forward. Hand comes behind you. Keep your hips down and gently lift. Really pulling your belly button in, rounding as much as you can. Hand comes behind you and gently lift. Good. And up. Last time like this. If you want to, let's add the hips onto your hips and lift, pushing your hip flexors forward. You might feel a stretch all the way down the fronts of your thighs if you happen to bike up Smithfield Canyon this morning. Pull your belly button in. You might want to stay right here for the whole rest of the class, if that's what you did. Up and lift. And bring it back down. Just sit comfortable. Lengthen up through the crown of your head. Let's bring our hands behind you and lift the chest. Bring your hands together over to your left side. Point your elbow to the left, and then drop your head towards that pointed elbow. So it's a really deep neck stretch. You can relax your core. Lengthen your head up first. Bring your hands behind you, right in the midline of your body. Then bring your hands over to the right side. Point your elbow to the right side and drop your head. Nice work today. We flew through those exercises. Sit up nice and tall. Bring your hands in front. Just lengthen up through the crown of your head. Get some space between all those vertebrae. And exhale, relax. Perfect. Enjoy the rest of your week. It's Pretend Tuesday. It's not really Tuesday, but happy Tuesday. If you're actually doing this on Tuesday, it's Finnegan's birthday. That's why we won't be here. So he's turning 15, my little baby Finnegan. Somehow he's turning 15. All right, enjoy your week.